I'm Ben Wiedemann, and we're in the courtyard of Cairo's El Azhar Mosque, where Muslims have been worshiping for more than 1,000 years. Thursday, U.S. President Barack Obama will be in Cairo, where he'll address the Muslim world. So we connected with a group of Egyptian activists to find out what they want to hear and what they don't want to hear from the U.S. president.
And those young bloggers and journalists will tell us what they hope will change in Egypt as a result of President Obama's visit. And they are not the only ones with high hopes. You're watching Connect the World here on CNN.
We hope he will be a fair human being, more fair than Bush, and be more fair regarding the Palestinian case, Iran, Syria, and the countries that we support. Muslim countries are hoping that Obama will change the policies of Bush a little bit, but policy cannot be changed too quickly. Muslim countries are hopeful that Obama will change Bush's policies of force, especially in Iraq and Afghanistan. Here, Obama must definitely change policies.
All right, well, some Muslim voices there. U.S. President Barack Obama seeking to connect with them and young Muslims in Egypt, telling us what they are looking to hear from him. Ben Wiedemann takes us to Cairo and to a discussion where no issue is off limits. Listen to this.
Joining us are four young Egyptians to talk about Obama's visit. We're joined by Ula Fahmy. She's a political activist and a student, and also Ibrahim Hudaybi, an Islamic activist and a freelance columnist, Ithar Katatni, who's a journalist, and Wael Abbas, an award-winning blogger. Obama is addressing the Muslim world. You're talking about 1.5 billion people living in almost every country on earth. They couldn't be more different. Is there a danger that what he's doing is setting up this paradigm whereby there's the Christian world and there's the Muslim world, where in reality they're all mixed up?
It's true. When I first listened, heard he's addressing the Muslim world, the first question is, which one? Because it's not. There is no such one thing as Muslim. We're all different based national identity.
Maybe he means that he's addressing the angry people.
Yeah, actually,
people that are angry at the United States.
I think he's just trying to fix what Bush has ruined over the past 8 years.
Yeah.
That's basically
It's a good step. It's definitely something, national sentiment. People are feeling more, they're happier with him just because he's willing to take this step, showing that he's not ignoring, putting it to the side.
Is your impression, your opinion of the United States, has it changed since Barack Obama was elected?
Before, we used to have this opinion that the president of the United States has to be a WASP, white, Anglo-Saxon, Protestant, and then there was a huge conspiracy controlling the United States and affecting the choice of president, and whenever a president is not doing well, he's assassinated or removed or whatever. But the choice of the American people's choice of Obama as president has proved to me that this experience can be successful, this democracy can be successful, and we need something similar here in Egypt.
If you had an opportunity to sit down with Barack Obama during his visit to Cairo, what would you tell him if you just had a little bit of time to talk to him?
Stop supporting Mubarak. Don't support us. Don't support the opposition. We don't need your support, but stop supporting Mubarak. We want to have a fair chance.
To not focus so much on keeping relations cordial between Egypt and the U.S. and to crack down a bit more on how human rights abuses, media freedoms, all the issues that we're actively fighting for, that these issues have to see light. We have to resolve some of these issues. It can't all be rainbows and roses, oh, and we're friends.
For us here as Egyptians, we need both economic and political reform. But we don't ask him just come and change our life and change our country and change our regime.
Well, if the Egyptian people don't like their government, it's ultimately their responsibility to do something about it.
Yes, but still they have to stop supporting Mubarak, so we'll have a chance resisting Mubarak and changing the regime. It's okay for these countries to be oppressive as long as they are allies, as long as they are not communists, as long as they are allowing investment, as long as they are allowing McDonald's and Hardee's and whatever businesses to be open here. But if they are dictators, if they don't care about human rights, as long as they are allies, as long as they are keeping the peace with Israel, they're okay. Let's keep them. Why change them?
If there is real democracy, there will be transparency, accountability, and so forth. And therefore, this is why economic reform is practically impossible in Egypt without political reform. Yes, I do believe that there are attempts maybe to push forward with economic reform, but at the end of the day, it's only the business cronies, the few business elites, the affiliates of the regime who get the benefit out of it, because of the absolute absence of accountability, absolute absence of transparency, which leaves the door wide open for corruption. So the answer is democracy.
We went to the old city, the old part of town, and we asked them, what's the most important thing that Obama should address when talking about the United States and the Muslim world? Most people said the first thing is to stop supporting Israel.
This is ignorance from the people's part.
New government in Israel is always threatening Egypt. It's not about the Palestinians. It's about our issues. Israel is taking our gas, our water. They still are killing our children in the borders.
But Egypt has diplomatic relations with Israel.
Yes, but
what's the United States to do with it? You have diplomatic relations with Israel. You have a peace.
It's still a threat for us, for the Egyptians.
It's an issue that's unified. That's an issue that's unified all the Muslim. If there's one issue we can talk about after Iraq, that's something we were just talking about. What's going to unify the Muslim? What's he going to address that all Muslims all over the world will feel? This is definitely...
But by the way, our regime also uses the issue of Israel to divert attention from our internal problems.
I don't think that applies anymore. It used to do that, but it's
still doing that. Actually, it allows students in universities to demonstrate against Israel, but if the students try to demonstrate about the prices of bread, the prices of gas, they oppress them harshly.
And what about an issue like Iran? There's much talk in the media about Iran's nuclear program. Do you consider Iran really a threat?
Not really.
It might be a threat for Arab regimes, but I don't think for Arab people.
Iran is a threat to its own people because it has a dictatorial regime. That's what concerns me more.
I doubt that they have nuclear weapons. I doubt that. Maybe they have attempts, but I doubt. They said in Iraq there was huge nuclear weapons, and then they discovered there wasn't.
If you ask me as an Egyptian whether I care about what's more of a threat to me, Israel's existing nuclear weapons or Iran's claimed nuclear weapons, of course it's Israel. Of course it's Israel, and I couldn't even make a comparison between both of them. That doesn't mean that I'd like to see a nuclear Iran, because I don't.
On a list of priorities, it's not are the issues we care most, or at least I care most about. It's not top three, not even top three.
Yeah, so I think we've all learned that we shouldn't say we when speaking about the Muslim world. Yeah.
Okay, thank you everybody for that very lively discussion. I'm Ben Wiedemann in Cairo.
Didn't hold back, did they? Young Egyptian journalists and bloggers there talking about President Obama and what they hope will come out of what the US administration is really billing a crucial visit to the region. We've been looking at Egypt and indeed across the Middle East at how people are responding to Mr. Obama and his new call for a new dialogue, as it were. And the refrain seems to be this: words are good, but actions, Washington, by the US president and by those left in Washington, will speak even louder than words.